Rylan Clark sparked a whole fuss this week when he posted and complained about pedestrians who don't thank drivers when they give way at zebra crossings.
Right, now, it is the law that drivers must allow people to pass, but is it rude to not offer a wave? As a thank you, we went to Britain's most famous crossing on London's Abbey Road to find out. Have a look.
I always try and give a little signal, like a smile or thumbs up.
I'm not in a total hurry, I do. It depends how rushed I am, to be honest.
I think it's polite. They'd be kind enough to not run you over.
Probably don't really need to, but it's nice if you do.
Just a little sign like that.
Oh, I think it's appropriate to say thank you when people stop. We just give them a little nod or a wave. Why not?
I try to, yeah. And again, if my mind's elsewhere, then I don't suppose you would do, would you?
Well, joining us now is comedian Kane Brown, who says it's insulting to not acknowledge drivers giving up their time to let you pass. But fellow comic Dave Chawner says those bothered by not getting a wave must have pretty low self-esteem. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. So you think, oh, for goodness sake, I'm not pandering to those pedestrians on the crossing.
You're always like, what do you want, a medal? Like you are literally, like, following the law. And it's a nice thing to do, but, like, I don't think it's rude. I think it's weird that you say that it's rude, Kane, that you've got, like, such low self-esteem that you need someone to... Like, what, do you have to have a parade every time you do something that's legally right?
No, but you have to understand, yeah?
Yeah.
If somebody stops for you, I'm taking time out of my day, 30 seconds. All you have to do is wave, smile, thumbs up. Like, it's so disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful, though, is it? That's madness.
Don't be
like,
ridiculous.
Someone doing that, you don't know what's going on. They might be at home, they might be, like, the kids might be running late, whatever. There could be 1,001 things going on in your day.
OK, and how long does it take to say thank you? How long does it take?
Well, probably longer than this conversation, to be honest. Like, I don't see... Like, I would just prefer... If I'm driving, get out of the way. I don't care about, like, smiling. What do you want them to do? Like a sort of flash mob? Like, no, don't be an idiot.
You do find a lot of pedestrians on their phone walking across the crossing, like it's oblivious.
Well, that's not illegal.
Well, what about good old-fashioned manners? Isn't it just a kind and... mannered thing to do.
No, but I think that's exactly the point. It's kind, but it's not rude to not do it. It's an extra courtesy.
Oh, my God.
It's a little cherry on top.
I hate people like you. I hate people like you.
Oh, I knew that before we started this,
I'll be honest, I wind the window down. You know when they don't say thank you, and thank you! And
Is that what you do?
Or you're welcome.
He's an angry man. Yeah. Like, beside this kind of good-looking facade, he's angry. He wants it to kick off.
So when you're on the other side of it, for instance, when you're a pedestrian... do you always say thank you? Do you?
Always.
So that was because you were brought up with good manners, like the brilliant Rylan Clark.
Yes. Rylan, you're correct. Don't listen to this man.
I don't want to... But I'd say this is a biased jury right here. I'm just saying, this is not a fair trial, Judge Robin.
No, you're absolutely right. But just to say what Rylan says, I texted him this morning, amongst other things, no one needs to do anything they don't want to. As someone who was brought up to say thank you to a car that stops at zebra crossing, or thank the bus driver when you get off, I do find it rude when someone doesn't say thank you. For those suggesting, should drivers thank pedestrians walking on the pavement, or why do you need a prize-following law? They're missing the point.
That's a good point. When you pull up at a pedestrian crossing and the pedestrians are waiting, they're not jumping the gun.
Yeah.
Do you, as a driver, say thank you?
Yeah. Yeah, Kane Brown.
Hold on a second. Wait a second.
I feel like I'm the sort of
come on, Kate.
barrister for the defence here.
It's about good manners. Thank you, Judge Rinda.
There you go. You're going over to the prosecution, are you?
It's about good manners. What you're saying is you need the law to make you have good manners. Or not good habits.
No. I'm saying the exact opposite.
No.
Wait.
Hold on a second. Right. You said it's because it's the law, we have to stop.
Ask him, how on earth were you brought up?
Exactly.
Ask him.
Where were you brought up? What brought you up? I'm not saying anything about your parents.
We're not going to go into that now. but I think when you get on a bus, do you thank the bus driver?
Yes.
OK, so would you, if you were a bus driver, would you stop the whole bus and go, right, this guy didn't... Come on.
All right, when you go to a department store and you open a door for someone, do you expect them to say thank you?
Ah.
Hello?
Pause and look at the jury.
Huh?
No, actually, no, I wouldn't.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely, I wouldn't.
Ridiculous.
Because it's a cherry on top. It's not a prerequisite, and I think that you've got something wrong in your life if you are judging people that much.
I don't want to desert you because it's your legal right to have a defence. Yeah. But why are we? What's wrong with adding a few cherries to life?
Oh,
do you know what I mean? It doesn't make things go. I know.
Come on with this side, Kate.
You see why I'd never worked.
I've never felt so lonely.
Do you
in my
feel
life?
isolated?
I do.
So, but I do think it's true, though, isn't it? I think for a lot of pedestrians, I'm coming back.
Yeah,
I'm back.
yeah,
I'm back with more.
Yeah.
OK, you know, if you're... Thank you. If you're a pedestrian, right, you do feel a bit embattled these days.
Yeah.
You feel embattled.
Absolutely.
You know, there are times when you don't even feel safe on the pavement.
No.
You know, you've got things coming in all directions. If cyclists and motorists perhaps offered more courtesy with a little thank you when they paused or stepped back when they're crossing a road or all of that kind of thing, then maybe we'd have a little bit more love all the way around.
This is
your point.
No, thank you.
That's exactly...
That's my point.
Yeah, but
That's their point. No. You're arguing for him.
Oh, shut up, you're a trained barrister. I'm doing my best over here.
You've lost.
I feel we're going down. But I also would say one of the very few times that I don't thank is because cyclopaths will, like, come and cut you over and sort of, like, you know, trip you. So I'm busy looking around, like, is there going to be a cyclist that's going to knock me down, rather than sort of standing there and giving you a standing ovation.
Just a bit of manners.
I'm gonna seek crowd control, and then we've got the poll.
Yeah.
Lots of people do agree with you. There's nothing wrong with saying thank you, but as a driver, I do not expect to be thanked. Why do you go around with an expectation you have to get love for just obeying the rules?
And that shows
Look,
you...
we asked you at home.
But that shows you the difference between what happens on Twitter and the rest of the real world. Because we asked you at home, should pedestrians thank drivers for stopping to let them cross the road? And most of you agreed with Rylan and our brilliant team here. And 70% of you said yes, and only 30% of you said no. So it's good to know 70% still have manners. That's lovely. Now,
you seem very polite to me.
Still to come. Thank you very much. You were brilliant.
Thank you.
Co-counsel anytime. Yeah.